For starters, we have a perforated drainage pipe that we're going to stretch out as much as possible and cut into 3 pieces to fill in the bottom surface area of our 3 earth boxes.
And here's the perforations. Okay.
So we measured it out, and then right now we're going to cut it into separate pieces and use a sharp knife. I'm using a sharp box cutter knife, and yeah. You can also use scissors to cut it. Now we're going to cut the sock into 3 pieces for the 3 earth boxes. We're going to fit the 4-inch drain pipe into the bottom of the box. Fit it into 3 rows like so. What makes an earth box so wonderful is that it is self-watering and self-draining. So here you have the self-watering system where at the top of the perforated pipe we drilled a hole, and that is how water enters it. And then over here is where the earth box drains water. So halfway through the perforated pipe we drilled a hole, and there's a pipe connecting to how the water exits. So we are going to cover the perforated drainage pipe with the sock. So start out by tying the sock, like making a knot right here at this end. Cover the perforated drainage pipe with the sock, and also make sure to keep track of the holes. So once you have the hole covered, you can stick the drainage pipe right here, and then place it in and stick it through on the opposite end. With your water feed pipe, you're going to enter it at the top where that hole was over the sock, and you have the sock just to make sure that the soil does not enter the reservoir. The poly drip tubing is press connected onto the T's, which goes like this, and then eventually connects onto a hose. So we decided to put zip ties on the tubing so that the tubing does not become undone from the drainage pipe. So we are going to fill the earth boxes with potting mix, and it is important that we use potting mix because it is less compact compared to topsoil, so it allows the water to reach the top. We planted 3 6-packs of vegetable plants into the 3 earth boxes. We took the plants out and put it into the soil, and for the first 3 weeks you're going to want to water the plants on top, either by a hose or by a drip system, which will be explained later, so the roots can be established, and then later you can use our earth box with the water reservoir. Holes for the drip system micro hoses, so right now we're marking it and then we're going to make holes. We make holes using the hole puncher, and then you hold the pipe together and twist it in.
Heat up the pipe.
Heating up this pipe to make it easier to put on. These are the micro drippers. Now we are inputting 1 long micro drip tubing and 1 short micro drip tubing to then be inputted onto the stakes. Now we are zip tying the pipe to the earth box. So we put the stakes in the middle of the plants without hurting them, and then we connect the micro drip tubing system onto here. So we wrap the Teflon tape on clockwise. And rip it off. And screw it on here. We are putting a Y onto the hose faucet, and then we used a wrench to angle it how we wanted. So this is a press fit, and this is a screw fit, and this is the timer, and this is the pressure regulator. This turns the pressure to 30 psi for the drip system so that the pipe doesn't explode. So you screw this on and then you press fit that on. This is a battery operated timer that hooks up to a water hose, and of course read the directions to understand how to use this. And this here turns on and off the water. So we hook up the hose to the Y. We inputted both the drip system and the earth box water reservoir system. I believe these two systems are very effective in watering plants. We actually decided to input both of the systems to water these plants because when plants are first inputted into the earth, I guess, to be planted, their roots are not established, so you have to water them from the surface, so the drip system is effective in doing that. And then after a couple of weeks, once the plants roots are established, we can use the earth box reservoir system to water them.